I believe in the game of life. Life is a game. It's filled with joyful and bitter moments. Life is unpredictable and anything could happen at any time. This is what makes life interesting. I have experienced many emotions throughout my lifetime: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, and excitement. Most people have experienced emotion in many different ways. However, for me, I felt them very deeply. It was a very difficult time for myself and my family. I felt like my world was destroyed and I could never fix it. Things would never be the same. On January 3rd, 2018, my grandma had knee replacement surgery. I came back from school anxious to know how the surgery went. I was waiting to hear everything went well and that grandma would be home in a couple of days. Unfortunately, during the surgery, my grandma suffered a stroke. She had lost her speech and was paralyzed on the entire right side of her body. The following day, my grandfather came home and talked to my brother and I about grandma. He explained how her recovery would be fast for her movement, but for her speech, he didn't know if it would come back. 3 weeks after the stroke, I was finally able to visit Grandma in the hospital. I walked into the room, hoping she wouldn't get too emotional. I went to her bed and lay down next to her. She hugged me tight and squeezed my cheeks. Her grip was stronger than before, that my cheeks hurt so bad. After a while, that my grandma looked at me and whispered, "How are you?" I was shocked. My mom told me up to that point she was just making small noises. How could my grandma talk? My grandma kept saying small words that turned into big words that eventually led to phrases. Sometimes words just slipped out and she would not even know that she said them. Her recovery was exceptional. The nurses and doctors told us that it would have taken a year to get her to say phrases. It took my grandma 6 months. She graduated from physical therapy and occupational therapy. She still goes to speech therapy 3 times a week. My grandma regained all of her physical. Looking back at this terrible time, it was a blessing in disguise. My grandma may have lost much of her speech, but it brought our whole family together. Everyone worked together to help out. It also took a lot of patience for everyone to work together. Faith in God helped us make it through our darkest days. I believe everything happens for a reason. Her recovery has been amazing. I believe in patience, hard work, teamwork, my family, and faith in God. I believe in the game.